Hi everyone, I'm Chikage Windler, the Chief Meteorologist at CBS Austin News. I thought the best way for you to see what my job as the Chief Meteorologist is to look at a day in my life, or should I say a night in my life. So let's head inside. We have a mask policy, so I'm gonna put my mask on and then take you inside the studio. So we are inside the newsroom right now, and this is where our reporters and photographers and editors and producers and our assignment desk, they all sit on a weekend, which is when I'm taping this. It's a very bare bones staff, so that's why everything's so empty. But we also have a lot of people who are working from home. But this is where a lot of that happens. Now I'm gonna take you into the Weather Center. So let me show you a little bit of the behind the scenes stuff that you don't see when you're watching on TV. This is my microphone, which I have strapped around my leg right here. I also have another box that I wear around my leg that is where my earpiece plugs into so that I can hear the control room whenever they're telling me how much time I have. This is the weather computer, and I'm actually able to remote in so I can do weather from anywhere. In fact, during much of the pandemic, I spent a good part of the, about 18 months in fact, working from home, where I would log in on my computer and I could actually just use my mouse and zoom around and go through the weather graphics like this, and I put them all together just like you would put together a PowerPoint. I'll look at computer models and maybe look at different types of precipitation and track when we could see rain or storms or this kind of thing. Once I get all that put into place, then I go on the air and do my broadcast.
You can vote at any location in the county where you are registered. The primary runoff is scheduled for May 24th, 2022. The general election coming up November 8th.
Now your Storm Tracker weather.
What began as a crazy weather weekend turned into an absolutely spectacular Sunday. 48 degrees right now, our high though, 67. Pretty nice given where we started. 30 degrees at Camp Mabry and a record of 23 this morning at the airport. Big difference now, it's 20 degrees warmer than that. There are a few locations that under clear skies and light winds have dropped down into the 30s, but by and large, everyone is at least 4 degrees, as much as 15 degrees warmer right now than this time yesterday. So what's the difference? We have a bit of a southwesterly breeze, and that will continue to keep the mild air in place. Also, some cloud cover down in deep South Texas may try to nudge into our southernmost communities, but the rest of us stay clear. What's next? Our next weather maker. It's still way out in the Pacific. However, when it gets here Wednesday night and into Thursday, it could bring in a possibility of some storms. You can track those on our CBS Austin weather app, and I'll track them for you coming up in your full forecast. But for now, not as many locations freezing, but if you're in the hill country, it will still be possible. It's a lot of fun. I got a degree in meteorology as well as a degree in broadcast journalism, and I've been very fortunate to be able to do something I love, and it's never the same thing twice. I always have different weather setups, different challenges, whether it be snow and ice or thunderstorms or drought or hurricanes. There's always something exciting and something different about my job, so I absolutely love it. I would encourage any of you who are interested in science and math and think you might be interested in weather to do more research on it. There are so many online resources that you can use and that you can find in order to learn. And if you decide that you want to pursue it in college and maybe pursue it as a career, it's not just on air for television. You can work for the National Weather Service. There are lots of other applications for meteorology as well. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope this was interesting and informative. And if you do have any questions after the fact, feel free to drop me an email right here.